I caught my wife making out with my boss, and what happened next shocked both of them more than it shocked me. I never expected a moment that painful to turn into the biggest turning point of my life, but here we are, and this is how everything unfolded. I walked into that room and froze, because the woman I loved was pressed up against my boss like I never existed. I did not scream. I did not run. I simply stood there thinking one thing: so this is how my story ends. Or so I thought. My name is Aaron. I was 33 when I met Maya. She was 29, funny, charismatic, the kind of woman who made every room feel brighter just by walking into it. We met through mutual friends, and for a long time, everything felt perfect. We shared lazy Sundays, deep conversations, and dreams about the future. I thought I had found someone who saw life the way I did. Our relationship grew fast, but steady. She made me feel chosen, and I thought I made her feel safe. For years, I believed we were inseparable. I trusted her with everything, and then things began to shift in ways I could not explain. It started small. Maya became distant. She spent more time on her phone, smiling at messages she would quickly close when I walked into the room. She started dressing differently, paying more attention to details she never cared about before. She claimed she was just trying to feel good about herself. I wanted to believe that. I ignored the late nights, the sudden interest in staying out longer, the way she clung to her phone like it held her heart instead of mine. Whenever I asked if something was wrong, she said I was overthinking. She laughed off my concerns as insecurity, and I convinced myself maybe she was right. But deep down, my instincts screamed at me. Something was wrong, very wrong. The truth revealed itself on a Thursday afternoon. I left early to surprise her with lunch. I walked into my boss's private break room because I heard laughter and thought nothing of it. But there she was, Maya, sitting on the counter, with her hands tangled in his shirt while he kissed her like she belonged to him. My heart just dropped. I felt the kind of silence inside me that hurt more than screaming ever could. She looked terrified when she saw me. Not guilty, not apologetic, just scared that she was caught. My boss stepped back like I was a threat, but I felt too numb to even react. I walked out without a word, let them figure out for themselves what kind of mess they had just created. Here's the part they never saw coming. I did not fight. I did not demand explanations. Instead, I quietly documented everything. The messages she forgot to delete, the photos she thought she hid, every lie she told me. I collected it all and handed it straight to the person above my boss. I did not yell or curse. I simply presented the truth. My boss had built his reputation on trust and loyalty. Her affair with him wasn't just a betrayal to me. It was a betrayal to the entire place he worked for. Within a week, he was removed from every position he held. His reputation collapsed like a house made of thin paper. As for Maya, she came crawling back, crying, apologizing, begging for a chance to explain. But I had nothing left to listen with. The same silence that hit me in that break room now belonged to her. True revenge is not destroying someone. It is letting them live with the ruins they created. Walking away was not easy. I had loved her. But I learned that sometimes the greatest strength you can show is not holding on but letting go. I rebuilt my life piece by piece. Slowly, I found peace again. I even found happiness in places I never expected. And the moral is simple. Karma does not miss. Betrayal always circles back to the hands that committed it. And silence, the very thing she used against me, became the loudest justice of all. Subscribe to SilkMirror for more real-life stories of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation.